This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what
That's a job
employee
of
427
dreams.
did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
For fuck's sake.
And Stanley was happy. And then
Stanley
one
was
day,
happy?
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
God help
No
us
one
all.
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Brenda?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Brenda, I
No
require
matter
the
how hard
filings.
Stanley looked, when Stanley came to a set of two
Oh,
open doors,
that's fine.
he entered the door on his left.
What if I don't?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Do I really want to, though? Look at this. This looks much more fun.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Do
incredible
not
he
lie.
wasn't 5 years
If you
ago.
are lying right now, stop.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that but in his eagerness to prove that he's in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm
What
not.
does that say over there?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I'm in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Danger
Are you that convinced
everywhere.
that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Stanley walked through the red door.
Why should you tell me what to do?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I feel attacked.
I still don't think you're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
No.
I actually no, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I'm not gonna hurt myself.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Please, Stanley, think of... No! Oh, thank God. To be rid of it. You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Oh my
Am I
God.
reading the situation correctly? Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
No.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. to reach out to her. If you can truly play...
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm not going in there.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that
I
he'll
heard
understand
you.
that
I
every
literally sat
second
here
he
for like 2
remains here,
minutes.
he's electing to kill himself? And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...
Wow, man. That got dark.